Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. I overspent on my budget. Now what? Let's get ready and talk about it. It's called buyer's remorse. I have some ideas today that if any of us feel we've overspent in any area of our budget, I have some ideas of what we can do about it. I'm going to start with number one. First of all, I know that each of us may have an area, what I call something that could be a trigger where we might overspend. It could be groceries, it could be arts and crafts, candles, bath products, makeup. Some of us may have these things. Books is another one I've heard some of you say. So the first thing that I would do is ask yourself this question. Let's say you overspent. You guys know recently I bought too many candles. Ask, number one, are you going to use all of them? Is this something you're going to use? Is it going to go to waste? If you're going to use it, then guess what? You know what? You can't change it. Don't worry about it and move on from it. But number two, this is the next idea. See if you really think you overspent and you may not use all of it, or you just really feel like you went overboard, you can see if you could return those items to the store and get your money back. I do have a friend of mine that's done that before, where if she feels she's bought too many things, she'll just simply return them. Sometimes though you have to check to see if you're allowed to return those items and whether they'll just give you a store credit or they'll give you money back. So you can possibly return those things. Number three, I have never done this idea, I have to be honest with you, but it actually would be a good idea. Start tracking all of the money that you spend. That means from the little thing that you do, if you go and you get a generic soda from a soda machine and it was 50 cents, you track it. Start tracking all the money you spend so you can see where you're spending all your money, and you can see maybe where some of those money leaks can be. That's something that I would like to do for 1 month, is track all of my spending. It probably would be an eye-opener. Number four, and this is something huge that people talk about, especially January, February, doing a no spend. The thing with the no spend, and many people, and I used to not understand what it was, I thought it meant you don't spend any money. And you can make no spend fit your life. You can say, you know what, I absolutely love arts and craft items, so for the month of January, I'm not going to buy any arts and crafts items at all. Or you could say, I love going out to eat and I tend to overspend, so for the month of January, I'm not going to go out to eat. So you could do a no spend any way that you want to do it. And there may be stores that are what I call your trigger stores that you can tend to overspend on, and you just go crazy in there. And remember, the $1 here, $1 there, 50 cents here can really add up. That being said, if you want, you can also say, I'm not going to shop at this particular store this month. So you can make a no spend anything you want, and each month you could change it up a little bit and do a no spend on one item. And if you want to start out small, just do a 2-day no spend. I'm always big about the baby steps. So number five, this is really big. Do a deep dive into your budget. And I really like to reallocate. In other words, look it over with a fine-tooth comb and see if you are allotting enough money for whatever you want to spend. Many times we talk about going over budget, but I want to mention this. Sometimes when people really want to live a frugal lifestyle, they may not be allowing enough money for a certain area in their budget, or they may feel they're not being realistic. So let's say they're a family of 4 and they were spending $600 on groceries. They may all of a sudden say, you know what, our family is going to spend $200 a month on groceries. Now, some families can do that. That's fantastic. But you may want to start off small and slow and then just improve things a little bit at a time, because it's much more manageable. These are some things you can do if you feel like you've overspent. We can't change the fact we overspent. All we can do is learn from some of these things and do better next time. I'm a big believer in improving 1% at a time, because that's where I feel the real difference can come over a long period of time. Let me know what you guys think. What are some of your ideas if you overspent? I want to hear from you. Before signing off, I'm doing a shout out to a really sweet lady. Her name is Emily Dowgialo. I hope I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. She has a budgeting channel, and it's all about finance and intentional living. One of her recent videos was 7 things I can live without. First of all, I want her to do a video on her beauty routine, because she is gorgeous, and I'd like to know some of the frugal beauty products that she uses. So you definitely check her out and let her know Money Mom sent you. That's all for now. I love you, appreciate you, and like always, I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.